Hello and welcome to episode 13 of SirSmuggler's Let's Play. So, I got a lot of stuff I want to do today in this episode. And right now I am getting some more chipsets for a few new modules I want to use. And also I'm going to use some interesting gates, but that will be for later. So, I'm going to go sleep through the night and we will get started with this. You see they turned red there, they were green before, that's because the sun is setting, so the solar power plant is not producing any energy. As you can see. Just thought I'd show you that it actually works that way. Okay, so I'll be right back. And while I was in this area, I thought I'd show you this pipe here. I've laid down a pipe underground here that goes away from this little system in my storage room back to my factory room, and it comes in here. So that one is connected to the logistics network over in that room. Now why would I want to do that? Well, let's start off with a couple of those and a basic logistics pipe. And let's see if we can do this. Request logistics pipe. Now if I place this guy right, maybe I wanna do it like that actually. It sticks out a little there. So now I can whack this with my wrench, and it's a quite uninteresting blank page. So let's just close that up. What I want to do is to have this connected to the storage area so that I can actually request items from the chests in there. But right now none of those chests have any provider modules, and that is what we need to actually get anything from them. So let me grab, I think I want 6 of those and 6 of those. I'm gonna need some lapis. So blank module, golden chipset, redstone of course, and then lapis, and we get the provider module. And I'm gonna go with 6 of those right away. Let's just deposit what we don't need right now. So if I head over here again. Now if you remember, I did install chassis Mark II pipes underneath all the chests here. And this is the reason. Because then I have room for a provider module, and I'm gonna set this to leave 1 item per stack. And what does that mean? Well, actually I'll get back to that when I have showed you how the provider thing works. No, I want to do this properly, and I'm just going to install one of those modules exactly the same in all of these chests, so I'll be back when that is done. Okay, so all my chests now have a provider module set up. So let's head back to the factory room and see what we can do now. If I whack this one with the wrench now, you see I got access to all the items in the chests. So I could, for instance, if I wanted some iron, I could just say, oh, maybe I want 8 of those. Request, and it says request successful. And we just wait a while, and here we go. Iron. Nice. So that's what the provider module does. It lets the logistic network know that it can provide the items in the chest it's connected to. So that's really neat. Now I can from one location get any item in any one of all those chests. Great stuff. And let's get back in there. You saw me fiddling around a bit with some settings on the provider module. Let's check out those again, shall we? Here, I have left it now at leave 1 item per stack in all my chests, and that means it will not let the last item in a stack be seen by the network. So if I only have 1 item in a stack, I cannot request it from elsewhere in the network. And there is normal, then it will just let everything go. Leave first stack, well, you know, I think they're kind of self-explanatory. And why do I want to do this? Well, remember the polymorphic item sync only requests items that are already in the chest. So obviously we do not want the last item of any stack to be pulled out of the chest, because that would mess up my sorting. So that's why I need to leave that one at leave 1 item per stack. Okay. What next? Well, I have another addition to the logistics network that I want to do, and let's see, how do I want to do this? I might actually want to move this request pipe to someplace else, because I want to connect up a few more pipes. So let me think a little about how I want to do this, and I'll be right back. So I have changed up my design a bit, but I actually am gonna continue this build. But the first part of it is gonna be in this room downstairs here instead. So first I'm gonna need a crafting table, because I want to make another one of those automatic crafting tables. Now let's see if we have everything we need. Well, as long as I'm at the crafting table, I'm going to craft another type of logistics pipe. This is called a crafting logistic pipe. So let's get that one and head downstairs and see what we can do with this. And also I set up another chest here with some wood in it, and of course the chassis pipe with the item sync and provider module, just like the others, so nothing strange there. Now if I set up my crafting table and tell it that it should be making planks, and let's place this crafting pipe and connect it up to what do we want do this. I probably should have brought another basic logistics pipe. Yeah, I'll be right back. And those of you who paid attention probably noticed that I already did have a few logistics pipes in my inventory, but I was kind of blind, so I didn't see it. Anyway, let's continue. I want to do, for now anyway, something like this. And we're going to have to take that off and place on basic, because there will be an intersection. So yeah, like so. And let's tell this pipe just import. So this pipe, when connected to an automatic crafting table, can automatically import the recipe that the crafting table has in it. So it knows now that if it puts in one piece of wood, it will get 4 planks out. So let's head back to our request pipe and see how things look in now. Now you can see I got some wooden planks here, but the quantity is 0. That's because I got no planks in existing planks in my network, though I do have that crafting table with the crafting pipe, and therefore I can actually request planks. And you saw it took out 1 wood, and it's going to craft planks with that automatic crafting table. And here they come. Cool! So now I can set up a whole bunch of such automatic crafting tables and have the system automatically craft various items for me. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to sleep through the night real quick. So I have crafted a few more of these automatic crafting tables and crafting logistics pipes. So I'm going to place them right here and remove those and replace them with crafting pipes. Did I only have one? Let's just borrow this one for a while and get us another one of those crafting pipes and get it down there. So what do I want this one to do? Well, how about wooden sticks? And import. And this satellite stuff is, well, it's for more advanced things, like some advanced recipes requires items that do not stack, and that's when this part comes in. But I'll leave that out for now, and if I ever get to those kind of things I will explain it then. So let's move on to this one. Here I want to do, well, gears are very often used, so let's do that. Import. And I'm gonna do just one more down here, and then we will be done. So I'm just gonna craft that up and I'll be back. And here we are. I'm gonna place this one and I'm gonna take that out, replace it with a crafting pipe. I'm gonna need one more before we're done here, so, and actually I'm gonna take one more of that as well while I'm at it. And why don't we make 1, 2, 3, 4 more gears? Because I just remembered I want to craft yet another thing down here. There we go. So let's take that out and place this one as well. And there we go. So this one I want to teach crafting table, and now I think you can guess what this last one's going to be. And of course I do not have enough wood, but that is easily corrected because I have some stored here. Not a lot actually, so we're gonna have to do something about that real soon. But for now, let's just get... What am I doing? Oh, I'm so confused sometimes. Some gears. Yes. And a crafting table. And teach this guy that you can craft an automatic crafting bench, crafting table. And of course you won't forget to import the recipe. Did I do that for this one? No, need to do that as well. The others are fine. Yep. So that's a nice little assembly line we got going there. So since I got wood, raw wood in this chest here, I could now go over to my factory room and request new automatic crafting tables, or any of the steps in between that I want. Yep, there we go. Let's try it. Request successful. And maybe I should have set this up just to show how it works. There we go. Plop. I'm going to take this one with me and show you so you can see when all the items are running around in the network. So if we put this one right there, and let's just see if we can do this without... maybe it was better like this. Well, you see most of it. Let's request one more of those. And here comes the wood. And all kinds of things thrown back and forth, and there we go. That's just awesome, if you ask me. Logistics pipes. They are the greatest. In combination with Buildcraft anyway. So I'm going to store these guys here for later use. And the request pipe goes back here. Because I kind of want to keep the basic stuff like that. Wood to planks and planks to sticks and stuff like that down in the basement there. And the more advanced things I'm going to set up here. So, but I'm running low on wood actually, so maybe we should build a little tree farm. Unfortunately that will require gold, and I only have 5 gold left, so that would be... I would be down to one tiny little piece of gold if I do that, but maybe I should go mining some and see if I can find a little more gold first. But there was one more thing that I wanted to do. Yeah, let me just prepare a little bit and I'll be back. So, this is what I want to do now. You remember the blast furnace? It will melt gravel and stuff like that for me and turn it into lava that is pumped into the mineral extractor. And that one can well, find some nice stuff in the lava. But I'm not quite happy with the... because this one produces lava really slow. And I would prefer this guy to work with a full tank, or rather just work when it's full and then work until it's empty and then wait till it's full again, because, well, there's no real reason other than I think it would be cool if it did that. And I think maybe the energy usage will be a bit better, because then the other stuff here can run smoothly while that one is waiting for lava, and then I guess everything will slow down a bit when it's working, but anyway. So, how to do that? Well, I'm gonna start by taking off this engine before it explodes. Thank you. You don't wanna do that. I did right now. If you have a wooden engine running, you don't want to remove what it's connected to before you remove the engine, because it might explode. So, what else do we want to do here? Let's take down this. And this really looks stupid with the little twist on the pipe there, so that's another reason to change things up a bit. And let's go outside to see how. And in case you were wondering, I just dug a little shaft here down to my mining tunnels. Did it with that little mining well thing. That worked really well. So let's see, actually, where is blast furnace? Is right next to the window there. Okay. So right behind this. Yep. And I want to place my wooden pipe right there. That will extract the lava from this machine, and then I want to store it temporarily in a tank back here. What else? Yeah, and then we need to make room for the blast furnace to accept. And of course I didn't bring any more stone waterproof pipes. So let's put one like that. No, that's not where I wanted it. I wanted it underneath here. Like so. And like so. Yeah, I might as well do it like that. Yep, that will do for now. And let's clear out the area around a little bit temporarily to have something to work with here. So we're gonna need a engine right there, and of course it's facing the wrong way, like so. That's gonna pump lava out of the blast furnace into the tank, and then we want should I do this properly? I think I'm gonna have to actually dig down here as well. if it seems like I'm completely confused here, that is absolutely correct. So let's have one there and one there. I want 2 of these because I want them to pump out the lava as quickly as possible. So that will do for now. That guy we can keep running all the time, but this we just want to run once this tank is full, and when the tank is empty we want them to stop again. So how can we accomplish that? Well, you'll see soon enough. Let me just figure this out a little more and prepare some more items, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have a few more things now, a few gates and stuff. Now, with these gates we can detect when the tank is full and when it's empty. But we want these guys to start running when it's full, but we want it to continue run even when it's not full and not stop until it's empty. So to accomplish that we're gonna need some kind of memory cell. So let's see what we can do down here. Maybe I should just dig out a little bit of space. Or do I want it inside here? No, I think I want it inside here. So let's see. We got some cobblestone, redstone torches and redstone. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think you can place not like that. It's been a while since I used... let me just check. Okay, so this should be correct. Just so. And redstone on top of these, going down on the sides. Like so. And now we should have something going off in this direction. This will be our signal that tells the engines to turn on or off. And let's see here. So let's say they're on now. If I send a signal here telling them that the tank is empty, it turns off and it stays off even when the signal is removed. And then when the tank is full again, there's going to be a signal here. Then it disappears, but the signal stays on. So this little thing here is a basic memory cell. So I'm going to use gates and pipe wire to get the signals down to signal the tank full and tank empty states. And I think I'm going to go with a diamond gate actually, and we can place some, let's see, red wire, blue wire and gold wire, yellow wire. And these wires, you saw me make the red wire earlier. the others are made just the same, but with their respective colors, so nothing strange there. Now we can configure, no, there we go, and say if tank is empty, you will send, let's go with yellow for empty. And let me just think about this. Maybe I made a mistake here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here at my little build, and I decided I want to go with an OR gate instead of an AND gate, and I'll explain how these things work in just a minute. Let me just place that one back and make sure it's oriented correctly. Yes, and the gate, and some gold, red and blue wire. I think that will be enough. Now, before I had an AND gate here, and that means that all the conditions that you set here has to be true before the output activates. And I'm not sure that's what I want, because I want an empty tank to send out a yellow signal, and I want, let's see, tank full to send out a blue signal, I think. No, let's go with a red signal. Now, since it's an OR gate, only one condition needs to be true, so as you can see, it's actually sending. I'm gonna have to look here. No, the red one is not on, I don't think, and that's how I want it. And I'm gonna go sleep now, because I don't want any surprises while I'm working. Don't want a creeper to drop down on my head. That would be bad. Yeah, so, well, I'm not sure if I need 2 gates for this, or if I can just do it like this. What if I say, if you have a blue signal, send a redstone signal? Yeah, I think this should work, because this one probably tells that this condition is currently active. We'll just see. Let's place some of this. Where do I want it? Like there and there. Do I have enough even? Probably not. I'm gonna go craft some more of this structure pipe, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got my piping ready here, and how do I want to? I actually don't need to have this one right there. No. So then I can run it like so. Nice. And we will have the red wire all the way up to there. We'll have yellow going this way. Yeah, should work. And it's connected. and then blue, going this way, like so, and now the iron gates cannot interact with the yellow or blue or green wires. They can only interact with the red wires. So I'm going to go with diamond gates here. Now I could use golden gates as well, but since I have almost a full stack of diamonds and only 5 pieces of gold, I'm going to go with diamond gates for now. And tell this guy, when you have a yellow pipe wire, you send a redstone signal. Yep. And you, when you have a blue pipe signal, you send a redstone signal. And finally we can go with an iron gate here and tell it, when you have a redstone signal, you send a red pipe signal. That should be it actually. Let's see how it looks. And the tank is empty and it's not sending signal. That looks good, and it should be the yellow one, yeah. So in order to test this and see if it really works the way I intended it, we're gonna have to make sure we get some lava produced. Actually we need to power this engine first. Now I don't want to do that without interfering with the rest. I think actually a redstone torch right here will do the trick. That should not cause these two engines to run, no. This is not right. There, that's better. Because the output here is from the iron gate and that goes on the red wire. So when the red wire signal is on, we want to send the redstone signal to start the engines. And that will power this one as well, but that doesn't matter because it will always be on. So yeah. And I think I'm gonna go mine a little bit so I get some material to melt into lava, and I'll be back when the tank back there is starting to get full, so we can see if this system works. If it does, cool. If not, well, then I got some troubleshooting to do. So, actually I think we are running a bit long this episode as well. I tend to do that. I'm trying to stick to about half an hour episodes, but I get carried away. So I'm gonna wrap up here, and you'll just have to wait until next episode to see if this little contraption works. So until next time, bye bye!